What legal issues surround intellectual property in the metaverse? In recent days, the conversation around the metaverse has intensified, especially regarding intellectual property rights. As more individuals and companies invest in virtual spaces, questions about ownership and legal protections are surfacing. Many are eager to understand the legal landscape as it relates to their digital creations. So, what are the key legal issues at play? First, ownership and rights over digital assets are a major concern. Users create and interact with virtual items like land and avatars. Legal disputes can arise over who holds the intellectual property rights to these creations. For instance, in China's 2025 Metaverse Model Case Recommendation Initiative, applicants must prove they own all rights related to virtual images. This emphasizes the need for clear ownership and licensing agreements. Next, copyright and trademark protection in the metaverse presents challenges. Traditional intellectual property laws may not easily apply to digital content. Digital items can be copied and shared effortlessly, raising the risk of unauthorized use. Non-fungible tokens, which often representing digital art, face copyright issues. Owning a non-fungible token does not always guarantee ownership of the underlying intellectual property. Enforcement of intellectual property rights is another hurdle. The decentralized nature of the metaverse complicates identifying infringers and taking legal action across different jurisdictions. The lack of regulation in areas like non-fungible tokens means trust between parties is vital, but it can be unreliable. Licensing and royalties also come into play with artificial intelligence-generated content. Creators need to ensure they receive fair compensation for their intellectual property when used in virtual environments. This requires clear contracts and possibly new legal standards. Additionally, legal authorization for artificial intelligence-generated virtual humans is crucial. Applicants must hold all related intellectual property rights or have proper authorization, highlighting the need to address ownership of artificial intelligence-generated content. Regulatory developments are underway as governments begin to tackle these intellectual property issues. Initiatives like the 2025 Metaverse Model Case Recommendation Initiative aim to create legal frameworks for virtual asset disputes. However, clarity is still evolving, and stakeholders must stay updated on changes. In summary, the legal landscape of intellectual property in the metaverse is rapidly changing. Issues surrounding ownership, copyright protection, enforcement, licensing, and artificial intelligence-generated content are at the forefront. As this digital frontier expands, navigating these legal complexities will be essential for creators and users alike.